crafting time.
About that. Hello, everyone. We're gonna see if we are live. We are live. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Okay, I'm muted. Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. Saturday. Plump on these. That keeps happening to me all the time now, and it never used to happen. How is everybody? I used to never get that. Forrest quit out saying my memory was full, but it happens every time I use my computer now, and I don't know why. Hello. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. You can see my whole screen. I have my other screen out, so I can show my whole screen here, and I'm hoping I'm not covering any mics. Maybe that's it to my time. Just reading through the chat. Hello, Jamie, Dawn, Donna Lee, Loretta, Kimberly, Crafty Lady, Mindy, Annie, Debbie. Hello, everybody. Yeah, so happy to see you guys all here this morning. So you're not seeing me because my alarm was set for PM, not AM, so I am not camera ready. That all went fast. But I do, so what I want to do today is I want to do a card. Now it's a card Melody made, but she only made one of, but I think it's super cute, and I like what it does, and I wanted to turn it into like a cute Halloween card, like the cute one with the cute ghost with the bows and everything. Those are super duper popular right now. If you go to like the home decor stores, they have whole sections of just adorable cute little ghosts. So I thought, let's make a card like that. But some of you guys old timers might remember this card. So let's go ahead. I'm going to show you what the card was that Melody did. Now when Melody did this, she had a hard time assembling it. It didn't go perfect, but her practice one did. But it's such a good card. I'm like, I wanna make this and see. So let's go ahead. I'm going to show you the card that she did. She called it a double wiper. And where is it? It was this one here. This one is so stinking cute. How many of you guys do any of you guys remember this card or remember Melody putting it together? Yay, Loretta. Loretta said old timer here. So you guys may remember this. Melody put this together. I don't remember the year. Oh, cooking dinner. Annie, what you cooking me, Annie? Vaguely. Yeah, it was a long live. It was like a 2-hour live, and it didn't go perfect. She had trouble with this piece staying glued on, this little mechanism here. And some other, but her practice one went well, and she only did one of these. But I was like, this is such a cute design, and I looked at projects in Design Space. There's a one that's popular that's like a triple rotation pop-up, but this one's a little different. So we are going to go ahead and take this card here, and we are going to, you can just hit customize. I'm gonna go ahead and save that. Yeah, I can't remember what year she did this, but it's a super stinking cute card. But we can go ahead and take the basis of all this, you know, and then we're gonna turn it into something totally different here. Oh yeah, she actually called it a 3-layer rotation target on here. So if I don't want to change this file here, but I've already went and copied it over. So we're going to go ahead and go to this one. I am not going to save that one. And go ahead and delete that. And her heart mandala. Okay, so this is the basis of our card here. Oh, I hope I did take a picture of my card I made so I can look at it. Oh, that was odd. I always do things the first time, and then when I go do it the second time, I'm like, I liked that better the first time. There's so many cute like ghosts and stuff in Design Space too. Kind of consider them coquette. Okay, so we have, this is the card pieces here. This is all the base pieces that you're going to need to make this card. And when the card's finished, it is like a 5.75 by 5.75. Oh, did she? I didn't even notice that, Mindy. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Mindy, that sounds nutritious and delicious. Caramelized carrots. Oh, I have some rainbow carrots in my fridge I gotta make, and I'm so happy because I never see rainbow carrots at the store. Okay, so this is our card base here. This is gonna be the mechanism that's gonna pop up here, so there can be something that pops up here, and then this is gonna be the mechanism that turns, that rotates it. So, oh, you know what I did forget to have on here though? I'm gonna go ahead and save this. I wanna pop back over to the card she did, because I do need to steal the circles from it. So, and that's what's great with this. These cards and everything, you can totally customize and make something to fit whatever event you have going on. So in here, I'm going to go ahead and ungroup this. I'm going to pull all these pieces off. I just need, that one is grouped. I'm going to ungroup that. I just need this pink piece. Now these score lines Melody put on here just to know where to lay these. These were actually iron on. It had like hearts, glittery hearts cut out of it. So we can go ahead and take that piece. We're going to detach. And then we need this piece also. I'll just make sure I do not save this because that will all be disappeared. Okay, so we're going to detach that. Detach that. There we go. Now these two pieces we need. These are going to be the two pieces that we go ahead and put on there to rotate. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy these. And then I'm going to go back to that project. Well, not that one. That one. And I do not want to save that. Yes, I love hummus too. And salad. Actually, everything Annie's making sounds delicious. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to paste these couple pieces here because we're going to go ahead and use this for our circle here. But I'm going to go ahead and change the color here. I want to change this green to, I want to do a light purple. Is that the same shade? I think that's good there. So we'll go light purple. And then instead of clicking on all these green pieces to change each one by one, we're just going to go to color sync. And then I'm going to grab this green and drag it to the purple there. Apparently there's another. That's so weird. And grab that one and drag it to the purple. And then that one. There we go. Now we've changed all the pieces to the color we need. Hello, Diane. Glad you made it. So we are redoing one of Melody's cards that was really cool, but she had troubles with, but it's really cool. So we are gonna get it working. And the thing about this is funny is I was like, ooh, I could ask Louise, maybe she has suggestions. Louise made this file, so I know that, well, she made the base for this, not the actual card that I'm designing here, but Louise Beauregard made this for us. So we know, Louise is paper magician, that it works. All right, first thing I want to do is we want to figure out our cute little ghosts and everything we're going to put on it. So I'm going to go to images and I'm going to type in cute ghost. I love the cute. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. With his hat backwards. It's not what I'm looking for today, but it's so cute. I definitely want... Look at this ghost with its head. It's got a headband. Like me, and it's like coffee. That's so cute. But I definitely want a ghost with a bow. That one's adorable. And you could do print and cut for this if you want. It just depends which ghost you find, what you're looking for to do. Oh yeah, ghosts with lattes are always cute. This one too. I did one like this last year. The ghost with the beanie, with the like pumpkin spice latte. I did that on a shirt last year. Cute ghost. And then another word you can look up for this that I find fits. Oh, it was not letting me delete anything. Is coquette. I swear, I don't know about you guys, but I did not hear the word coquette till a few years ago. The style, and then now, like, it's huge. Oh my gosh. So cute. Little Western smoking ghost. I don't know if you guys have been to home decor stores at all, but they have entire sections of these ghosts with it's all like soft pink, soft purple, with bows. Super cute. I was there the other day and I was like, oh, my daughter would love all of these. But you can just scroll and scroll. Look there's a ghost with its like Stanley. But I did bookmark, so. Isn't it funny? One day you find like the perfect ghost, and the next day you're like, I can't find those ghosts I found. I'm gonna try ghost with bow. Oh, coquette's a French word. That makes sense. I love the little bows. I swear, I found the ones I was looking for yesterday so quick and easy. It was just like this, but it had... I had a ghost just like this, but it had a little trick-or-treat thing. Right? Yes. No, I do not see it. Actually, I had two cute ghosts on it. One was this ghost. They both had a little trick-or-treating thing. Where is that? Okay, here's one here. See this one? I thought this one would be cute. We're gonna put this one on the inside. And I still don't see that other one. All right, we're gonna go ahead and add this to Canvas. Go ahead and view our canvas here. There we go. So my goal is to put this little cute one on the inside, and there's not too many layers to this. You could do print and cut, but it is, well, if you take the whites out of the eyes like that, then it's just 4 layers. The only thing that's gonna be little are these, oops, let me redo that. There we go. One thing that's going to be little are these little orange pieces and pink pieces here that you put onto the candy. Other than that, everything's pretty good. Now, I want to go to my bookmarked images because I know I have this one. So I always like to look through before and then save them because you don't find the same thing the next day always. This is the one I want to do on the... This is going to be on the outside of the card. So this one's going to go ahead and go on over here. I'm going to throw this here. And then now this mechanism here is going to have something pop up. So, because it's a little ghost, I thought we would have it say boo. So I'm going to go ahead and go to images and just look for boo, which you could just do with text too. Just love that. I do like this one. Have you guys been playing with the Create AI for the Access users? I did not see real quick. I want to see. Yep, credits did reset. Yesterday morning they weren't reset yet, and I was out of credits. But the credits are reset, so make sure you guys are using those. Okay, so we have the little boo here. And then we'll go ahead and put that on that, and then when you open the card, the boo will pop up. Okay. All right, so we have that. Then we want to go ahead, and my goal for the inside with these, this would be the back piece here. Which I think I end up making them bigger. I think I did end up making them a little bigger. So I'm just gonna go ahead and group these. That way I can just adjust both of them at the same time size-wise. Isn't that crazy? Does that look like an oval to anyone else? It totally looks oval to me, but it is not. It is a square. It's the same size, but my eyes see that it's oval. Okay, so we have our little pieces here in my, what I wanted to do. Oh, Melody has this little piece too, which is an extra pop-up. I'm just doing, I wasn't going to do this. She had an arrow pop up out of here, but I'm just going to do the boo on this side and then take these pieces, which I actually want white. I believe. Okay, that's going to go onto there. And group that so I can center it. That is so weird how that looks oval. Align and then center. And then we are going to, what I want to do is I want to put like cute Halloween candy around here. And then a trick or treat thing in the middle here. So let's start with trick or treat, because that's going to be the easiest to add. Hi, Lori. Glad you joined us. We're doing a double wiper, like cute, the coquette, like cute ghost Halloween card. That is perfect. Because I want something, I love that it has sparkle, because I do want to add some sparkles to it too. And it has bats. That's really neat. Now I want to go to advanced search. Oh, this one. Oh, that one's good too. There's a lot of cute trick or treat saying ones. Oh, that one's cute too with the candy corn. Man. All right, so we're going to add to canvas and then we can view that on our canvas. I'm going to shrink this down here. Oh. And I do want to, I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this piece, but then I'm going to contour it so it's just a solid circle. So I'm just going to hit hide all contours. Oh, wait. That wasn't right. There we go. And then we have that piece there, which we can go ahead and put the design on. So I want to put this trick or treat on that. Then we can go ahead and rescale it just by grabbing on the edges. Can't get over how it looks like an oval. Yesterday it did not look like an oval. Today this all looks like an oval. Yeah, I'll have to look back, guys, and see what year Melody did this. It's such a cute card, but it was only made for like one theme, and I'm like, no, we can make so much hopefully with that. Okay, trick or treat. Smell my feet. Can go say that? They don't have feet. All right, and then we want to get a Halloween candy. So we're going to go to images and type in Halloween candy. And then we're going to add like all the cutesy. That's a big piece of candy. I want to kind of keep it with the pink and the purple theme. So I'm looking for those kinds. Or you can change the color too. If it's not print and cut, you can always change the color. That one's perfect. And then when we do this too, if you can see, there's like a lot of different shades of purple going on here, but we'll go ahead at the end and color sync. That way we don't have all these different options. I know I bookmarked a bunch. Bat sucker. And then you gotta have some candy corn. Now we can change the color of the candy corn so we can make it cute candy corn. Okay, so we have all that there. Isn't this cute? First off, that's adorable, the dog. But I thought this, I love the retro, like, old-fashioned, like, let's all go to the movies. Candy corn there. Yeah, that's so true, Mindy. She did. She kept candy corn in her compartment. I have M&Ms in mine. They've been in there a long time. They're gotta be rotten by now. Okay, so with these candy corn, I want to go ahead and change. Is that it? I think that's it. So we can go ahead and use those ones. Candy corn, I do want to change the color too, so I'm just going to go to the drop down here. And then I am going to do, I'm going to keep the white. I'm going to do the orange, a soft pink. Again, there's so many like pinks and purples on here, but we'll go ahead and color sync that later. And then I'm going to make the bottom purple. Cute candy corns. Candy corn with peanuts is so good. I didn't know about that till a couple years ago. That it tastes just like Paydays, but it literally tastes exactly like the Payday candy bar. Okay, so for these, I want to put these on. Now I'm not going to cut these, basic cut all these little pieces and put them together. So I will make them print and cut, so I'm just going to go ahead and hit flatten. Where'd it go? Which I'm going to bring over. I want to do something. I'm going to try something with this. It was flattened. Did I just flatten this? Unflatten. Okay. Unflatten. I want to duplicate this. Oh, was this one a print and cut already? Oh, it was a print and cut already. Okay, I was thinking it was a cut because I was going to have it draw to put those lines on. But this is a print and cut already, so we don't have to do that. All right. Never mind that. I was going to do the little trick when you flatten a print and cut, how like those black lines disappeared. So I was going to turn it to a draw and then put it on top and then flatten it. That way it would keep that. But we don't need to do that. So for this, I just want to layer candy going around it. And it's okay if the candy sticks off this edge a little bit, but I don't want it to go over on this side, if that makes sense. Spiral candy. I need my peppermints. I'm going to go back to images and just go to candy. I want something with some swirls because I thought the swirls look neat when it's like rotating. And then, okay. This I may change colors of, I'm not sure. Think. Go ahead and drop that down. drop down in my peppermint, and then I want to just see if I make this dark pink black. I'm gonna have a lot of pink and purple on it, but I want to add some with that, which we can always change the colors when I do it if I decide I don't like it or such. Alright, and then I'm just going to keep what I did is I kept duplicating these. I'm just going to do a couple of them here. And because I was kind of going like candy, then candy corn. But I don't want the candy corn all going the same way. Let's go ahead and zoom in on this here. I don't know if you guys can hear. I have my back door open because it's really nice, but the the bugs are like buzzing so loudly. Alright, so candy corn, candy, let's grab this one. This is one of the hardest thing where you're trying to randomly place things. I'll do it this and then show you the one I designed and see how close they are. Oh, licorice. How many people like licorice? Licorice is a love or hate thing. I know last year when we did our Patreon meetup in Columbus, I brought Alex just bags of black jelly beans because they're his favorite. I love licorice. This one here. Oh, and I'm forgetting as I'm doing this, but I am going to go ahead. Now this one's a print and cut. This one's a basic cut, so I will go ahead and flatten it. And then the same with this here. This one's a basic cut, but we can go ahead and flatten it, and then it'll be print and cut. Which, actually, this one... Oh, it's loud? Phone is so loud. Okay, this one, see I flattened it, but you can go ahead and see through it. So I'm going to unflatten this for a second. Go ahead and zoom in on this. And then I'm going to break it down. I want this back piece here. I'm going to go ahead and duplicate that. So it's like this, but then I'm going to contour it and we're going to hide all contours. And then I'm going to make it white. And then I'm going to send this to the back. Just like that. Whoa. And then that piece and that piece, I'm going to grab both. It's hard to see because the one's white, but I'm going to hit align and center. That way I make sure I have those right. Now I can go ahead and drag the mouse over both of those and hit flatten. That way when it cuts this piece now, it's not, before it was going to cut through those there. Now it's actually like a whole piece. Strawberry licorice. I don't know that I've had strawberry licorice, Debbie. Ooh, Annie says hated. Hi, Alex. Alex likes Jäger, or Jägermeister. Jägermeister is a licorice alcohol. It is not. Now that is not good. Alright, grab some more here. And then I like to switch them up too. So I'll just like go ahead, flip horizontal or something just to get a little different. That way they're not the same. Which each of these pieces are going to be separate. So you can go ahead and glue these on. You could take, if you wanted, and if you wanted to do it super easy too, instead of gluing these on, I just think it looks better than one solid piece. So instead of print and cutting this whole circle here, I'm just going to print and cut the pieces and then place them on. Which the candies will be super easy. And then you'll just randomly put the little candy corn on there. And I think we need a sucker. So go ahead and put this sucker on. Something like that. Get a couple more of my candy corn. Do I want... I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this, but I'm actually... Ooh, I'm going to unflatten it first because I want to change the colors. I'm going to switch the black and the pink here. So the black I'm going to make pink. And then this I will make black. And this piece here. There we go. I'll go ahead and grab that and then flatten it. Just taking the same pieces of candy and just adjust them a little bit so they're just a little different. Put those there. My little bat. Which we are, for these, I could keep all the different colors of purple and pink as I'm thinking about it, because I was going to color sync it, but because we're doing print and cut, it doesn't matter. If I was cutting these out of cardstock, I would definitely go ahead and go to color sync and then just drag, which all my blacks I can go ahead and drag to one another. But these purples, so you could just drag to one another and get one shade of purple, but I think I'm going to leave it like that because it's print and cut. Oh, nope, I'm dragging the wrong thing there. Just want to get on the trick or treat, so I'll just double. Alright, so we have that there, and I believe I flattened all the pieces. I did not. Let me flatten this piece of candy. This one's flattened. Now this is the same thing as the pink one I did there. So instead of having it, you could. I'm just going to leave that one like that and see what we think. So it's going to go ahead and cut out in there in between. But if you didn't want that, you'd do what I did to the pink one here and then just duplicate that back piece and then contour it out. Thanks, Annie. I see the caddy with the bats on it as Aussie candy. Oh, I love that. Aussie candy, right? And then that's funny you say that because we need more. Speaking of Aussie, where's my trick or treat? I'm going to adjust this a little bit in size. But we need some bats, so let's go to images. And look up bats. Oh, that's bookmarked. Oh yeah, because this bat. Look how cute the little coquette bat is. So we're going to go ahead and actually, this is going to go, not this whole thing, but I'm going to go ahead and pull these off. Okay, so with this bat, I want to go ahead, I want to get just this cute little girl bat because we're going to put her on the front. So I'm going to go ahead and ungroup it. And then we can go ahead and go to contour. So I just want the top bat, so I'm just going to hide that one. Then we can go to the white here in contour, which we just need the top eye, so I'm just going to go ahead and click these ones off. And then the last layer is going to be the pink layer here, which I just need the bow from that. So I'm going to hit hide all contours, and then it's always going to leave one highlighted, but I'm going to select my bow, and then I'm going to unclick the one that it had. And then we have this cute little bat, which the bat's going to go over here to go on the front. Oh, I lost its bow. Hold on. Go ahead and group that. There we go. And this will end up over here. But we're gonna add just some regular bats too, just to fill in some, like some bats and some sparkle to fill in some spots. I know, I love the little whimsical faces. Like, you make scary things not scary by just adding cute faces. That's all you gotta do. And then you can look for like groupings. See, these have little sparkles too, but those would probably be too little. I would just hand put in the sparkles. That way I can just resize each one and make them kind of bigger. But I'm definitely gonna use some bats. And then just resize them and, you know, turn them so they're not going the same direction and all that stuff. It doesn't matter what it is. It can be the scariest thing in the world. You just put a cute face on it, no longer threatening. Okay, and over here we do the same. Add some bats, add some sparkle. Sparkle, sparkle. Now you can add this if you want, and then if you don't need them all, then you can go ahead and contour out the ones you don't need. Or you can go ahead and put a bat down there too. And however, so that'll open up this. So when that opens up, the boo should pop up. Alex, do you remember putting this together with your mom? But it was the gnome. Because you were there with her when she did it. It was the gnome and it had the things that rotated with like the arrow going to it. Right? And or a cute bow. So true. And he said so funny. And he said, someone put some googly eyes on the spider that lives on my balcony, please. If I was close any, I so would, but I think it's a long trip to Germany. I don't even know if the spider will be alive by the time I got there. Oh my gosh. Good luck with that, Mindy. The glitter it's part of you now. Okay, so you open it up. This should rotate here. And then it'll say trick or treat, and then the little boo should pop up from the ghost. And then over here is going to be what's going to go on the front panel. But we need a happy Halloween, so let's look at... That's so funny. Googly eyes on the spider. Which, oh yeah, that reminds me of spider. Actually, I'm glad you said that, Annie. There's lots of cute happy Halloween ones, too. I think I bookmarked one I found yesterday. I did. Because it's something with this font, right, guys? Like, this font goes with this coquette, like, stuff to me so good. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's perfect. Which, and I'm trying to decide, some of this, too, I want to do iron on. Because, like, the bats and stuff and the sparkle, definitely the sparkle, not sure about the bats, but I'm thinking, like, black glitter iron on. So it adds some sparkle to it. Because, you know, I love that. But we have our happy Halloween thing here, but I want to go ahead and offset it. So let's go ahead and go to offset. I'm going to zoom in a little more so we can see it better. I don't want it that big, but I also don't want it too small. Like that, there's too little, even though we can go in and contour the little pieces that don't connect. But I want it probably like that. I'm gonna hit apply, but then I'm gonna go ahead and contour, because if we take this piece out, we can see like right there. I might want this bigger, but we're gonna see. I'm just gonna hide all contours, change that to white or off-white. Yeah, and then I want to do one more offset on it. Seeing how much the corners change it. Okay, apply that, and then I would make that probably pink. I think before when I did it, we'll go ahead and look at the one because I always like to compare to what I did here to what I did the first time. Because I know this goes in a little bit different. I'm going to go ahead and group these three together there. That way I can just adjust them in size as a whole. It's funny, that offset is different and it totally gives it a different look. Okay, so we have that there. And then I want to add some like pumpkins too, because what's Halloween without some pumpkins? So let's go to images. What image was I looking for? Oh, pumpkins. Pumpkins. I think it's a thing if you type in cute pumpkins. I just had to try. I wanted to see what we got if we type in cute pumpkins. What if you type in pink pumpkins? Switch the pink and white. Oh, yeah, you could switch the pink and white here. The black I'll probably do, for this, I would do, this is the outside. So yeah, I want to do the black glitter iron on. So I'll probably put it on the white just because it'll pop more against the white, but it depends when I go to make it too, what color-wise, what color it is. You can type in pink pumpkins. That one's super cute. I love this pumpkin. I played with this yesterday. I just couldn't, you could add it. It just wasn't like, it just didn't seem like it was right, but it's a super cute pumpkin. I love the little hearts on it too. So I'm gonna see if I bookmarked. Yes, this one. Because look, it even has little bats on it, which is super cute. Okay. Got my pieces there. But this, I do want to change the color, so we can bring this over here to these stacked pumpkins, and then we can change, I do want to keep the bats that color, but like pink and purple. Which if you wanted to like re-scary this, I don't know if that's the right word, or not, you know, to make it not so girly, you could totally just change to a different ghost and then change your colors. And then it can fit anything. You know, you might want to take the bat with the bow off and just go with a regular bat, but you can totally just adjust those that way. And then let's go ahead and grab the purple. That pink, though, is not the right pink. I want to change that. There we go. And then we could go ahead and put this on here if we wanted, but I want to, because these pieces are going to cut individually. So you'd have to go ahead and put each one of these pieces on, but if we go ahead and offset it, drag that down some. If you guys look, did you guys see when I, oh, let's go ahead and do that again. I want to show you, we'll go ahead and offset it. Sometimes you don't see much of a difference between when you have your corner rounded or squared, but look at the difference down here with the bats. It really, like up here it stays the same, but down here at these pointy parts it totally changed it. So I definitely want it rounded. And I want it to go enough that I'm looking for, ooh. Went to point, so I took my finger off. I'm doing the offset enough that these two pieces are gonna touch. That way I can just contour that out. So we're almost there, but we gotta go just a little bit like that. And then hit apply. But we're gonna go ahead and turn that white. And then I'm gonna contour that. And then the only piece we need to hide, you can just hit hide all contours, but it's that little piece right there. Jax is meowing. Put that down, and then we're gonna go ahead, drag that, and group it. What time is it? 11:48. Always try to keep you guys around the hour because I know you guys have stuff to do. And then we can go ahead and add that there. And then, you know, add some more. It needs a little sparkle. It's not letting me grab the sparkle. And we are almost done, guys. Now I will go ahead and cut this and play with the mechanisms beforehand. That way it's with the mechanism, it's all about like getting it glued in the proper spot. I love that bow. This reminds me, I seen an image yesterday and I thought it's so cute. I'm gonna have Create AI do it. I don't know why I want it, but I want it. But it was a snail and its shell was a disco ball. And I thought that was really cute. And I was like, ooh, I can do that in Create AI, I bet. Well, I know I can. But then add some sparkle. Oh, another thing I thought of too that I may do. I may, instead of the purple on the pumpkin I did right here. Well, I could, but then I have to cut it all. Because I was thinking about doing like glitter silver iron-on. But something like that. And this little piece goes over there. I'm gonna go ahead and save this. Good idea. Oh, hold on. We're talking about spiders. I gotta catch up now. Oh, peppermint oil. Yeah, always love a card with some sparkle, right? All right, so we'd have our front here, then you open it, and then you got the cute little ghost here, and then it says boo, and then these, it should rotate here for the trick or treat. So you got two things happening when you open it. And now that I saved it, I'm gonna go ahead and throw these over here. Don't need that. Might use that. Now I'm going to, well, let me group all this together here. That way if I have to move it. Okay, so that is the finished card there. But let me see the one I did. Trick or treat, candy circle, pumpkins and bags. Finished. All right, this is where we look to see how much different it is than I originally did. And this is the one here that I originally did. Oh, yeah, I forgot the spider. I knew I was missing something. I forgot about that. I thought, too, it'd be cute to add this cute little spider here. Which, again, you take something scary, you just put that face on it. Thanks, Annie. Even though it's got a spider, I think the spider will be okay because it's got a cute face. But if we take this little spider, put a piece of acetate, actually this acetate strip right here that I didn't think I was going to use, I could use that and then attach it to the back, and then as it rotates, the spider will go with it. So, and then that is the front, which I did a bigger, yeah, I actually like it better. On this one, I did a bigger offset around the Happy Halloween. I just think it looks a little better because I like when these usually like meet and don't have those gaps in them right there. But, and then I did flatten this one too. So I went ahead and flattened that for print then cut. That's why the pumpkins look a little different. But that is the card. And I did take the whites of these eyes out. You could keep those in, but those are like little tiny, tiny dots it's gonna have you do. You could just keep the black, and you could totally just take like an opaque marker or something and just add the whites into the eyes if you want to. That way you're not, because that's gonna be a teeny tiny, nope. That's a nope is what that is. I don't know what else to call it, but a nope, because it ain't never going to get on the page. I ain't never going to be able to glue it. Ooh, and party foil and put in the card. Oh, yeah, like confetti. Little confetti. That's such a cute idea. Yeah, party foil is actually really good to make the pretty confetti. Thank you, guys. So this card I will put together on Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Fingers crossed. The mechanism. Whenever you're playing with it, that's always the most stressful, when you're playing with something that moves, because there's like the things that move have to be perfect to get it to do what it's supposed to do. But you guys can join me, same place, 8 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday. Oh, and guys, if you haven't seen, I just started the new giveaway for August. The crafting challenge is coming out too, but I just posted the new giveaway. So we're going to have 2 winners that win $100 to spend at Cricut.com at the end of the month, which is exciting. So make sure you guys are entering that. You can enter up to 5 times per day. Somebody told Dawn. Dawn hasn't been entering. I know she said she needs to enter. Oh, that's cool. Punches from the 90s to make confetti. That's a lot of punches, though. The good thing about the Cricut with it is you can put a sheet in and it's making 100 pieces. Mindy, you gotta like hand punch all that confetti. So thank you guys for joining us. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. It's gorgeous out. I literally have like the door open and the air off because it's so stinking nice. Lucy don't even want to come inside. She's just laying on the, oh, now she comes. She's just laying on the patio. Oh yeah, save. Thank you, Mindy. All right, thank you guys. I will see you guys Tuesday. Everybody enjoy the rest of your weekend. Yes, thank you, Jamie. Jamie just put the link to the giveaway there. It is in the product description below, too. I just put that giveaway up right before I went live. So, but again, you can enter 5 times each day. You just got to make sure your projects are different. So, all right, guys, we will see you on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Making sure I'm not... Okay. All right, guys, we will see you then. Bye, or toodles, as Alex would say. Bye, guys.